Welcome, it's Miss Guerra again. Today we're going to be talking about gratitude, being grateful. So what does gratitude mean? So gratitude is when you are thankful deep inside your heart. So not just when you say thank you to someone, but when you actually feel inside your heart really, really thankful for whatever that is, for waking up today, for the sun shining, for the breakfast that you had. So really, really feeling it deep inside your heart. That's gratitude. So let's do a little mindfulness. Let's find a comfortable seat, sitting up tall. I'm going to ring a bell just to show that we're starting, okay? If you want to close your eyes, that's great. If you don't, you can just look down and just focus on something down there. Okay, here's a starting bell. Closing our eyes, taking a deep breath in and out. You can put your hands on your lap. And let's just focus on bringing to mind what you are grateful for during this shelter in place when we have to be at home and not at school. Bringing to mind what it is that you're really appreciating these days. Taking a big breath in and out. So maybe bringing to mind some people who you are so grateful for right now. I'll tell you that I'm really grateful for my husband because he fixed the flat tire on my bicycle the other day. I'm really grateful for the grocery store workers and the farm workers who are making sure that we still have food. Mr. Todd, our librarian, who's been delivering food. So bring some people to mind who you're just so grateful for right now. So thankful inside your heart. And then notice what that feels like inside your body. Next, let's bring to mind some things that you are grateful for. I'm really grateful for my bicycle right now because I get to get out of the house, get some exercise and fresh air. I'm really grateful for my computer because I can communicate with people who are far away. What are some things that you are grateful for? Bringing those to mind and having them all around you and just noticing what it feels like to have those things inside your body, how you fill your heart with happiness. And then maybe bringing to mind some experiences, things that you've done. What have you been doing that you're so grateful for? I'm grateful for reading. I'm grateful for Zoom calls with my family. What are you grateful for? What have you been able to do that you're so grateful for right now? Just noticing what that feels like inside your body to have gratitude. Breathing in and breathing out. Let's open our eyes gently. All right, so last time we were talking about gratitude, I shared ways that you can make a list. So you can write a list, just write a list of the things you're grateful for. You can make a flower and fill in the petals, or trace your hand and write your name, right? We talked about that. So I made a list here and I put it in the categories that we just talked about, that I just brought up for you. So things and people and experiences. So under things, I wrote my computer and technology I'm really grateful for because I can communicate with others during shelter in place. My bicycle and the sun, so grateful for that. I'm also grateful for people. I'm really grateful for the farm workers because they are working so hard to make sure that we have food. I'm grateful for the grocery store clerks, people who are working with lots of people every day and have to be really careful to take care of themselves so they don't get sick. And the medical workers who are trying to save lives and to make the people who are sick feel comfortable and get better. And some experiences I'm grateful for are Zoom meetings with my family because I get to see them even though we're not together. And the other day I saw my son. I went to go drop up some food to him, and we're not supposed to touch, right? So we elbow bumped. And I was really grateful for that elbow bump with him. And then been taking bike rides. So what we talked about last week was when you have gratitude, one way to show it is to just say it out loud. Name the things. Really feel in your heart what it feels like to be grateful for those things. Another way to show your gratitude is to actually do something about it. So to do something like express your gratitude, share your gratitude, tell your gratitude to the people that you're grateful for, right? So when we think about the farm workers, the grocery store clerks, the medical workers, we could tell them we're grateful for them. We could write letters to them to say that we're so grateful. That's one way to share that, express how we feel. Another way to show your gratitude is to make sure that they are taken care of. So some things that I have seen some people doing are with the medical workers. People are bringing them coffee, they're bringing them food, lunches. People are making masks so that they're safe, so they have equipment to be safe and take care of themselves. With the grocery store workers, it's really important to be kind to them. They have to deal with a lot of people all day long, and if we're kind and we're friendly with them, that's showing them that we appreciate them. It's not just saying thank you. You can say that, that's important, but also just treating them with kindness. What about the farm workers? How can we show them our gratitude? We want to make sure the farm workers are taken care of, that they're getting paid well. Some of them don't qualify for unemployment if they're not able to work anymore. And some of them, they don't make a whole lot of money, farm workers sometimes. Sometimes they don't get paid fairly. And so making sure we can donate to some of the organizations, we can donate to people we know, right? Different ways to show the people that we are grateful for them. That's really, really important. Okay, so think about who in your life are you grateful for? And what are some ways that you can show your gratitude? So being grateful is a feeling inside. Acting on it, sometimes we call that being generous. We're being generous and we're giving. Okay? Being generous is when you give because you want to, not because someone forced you to. So sometimes we have to share, right? Our adults tell us, oh, you have to share with your brother or your sister or your friend, right? Or the teacher might make you share something in the classroom. You have to share an eraser or something like that. And that's nice if you do it. But when you do something because you want to do it, because you feel like you want to do it and no one told you to, that's really being generous from inside your heart. Okay? We're going to read a story in the next video about being generous. It's called How Full Is Your Bucket? Okay? So think of some ways that you can show your gratitude to whoever you're grateful for, and then go ahead and do that. All right? Maybe you'll need some adult help. Maybe you can do it on your own. All right.